Welcome to the Granbury ISD Pirate Chess Secondary session. If you're an elementary teacher, then you need to go back and look at the links and pick the video that's specific for elementary. This video is for secondary. If you're a secondary teacher, you need to go into Google Chrome and you need to ensure that you are logged into Chrome. You can tell that by the top right-hand corner. Your email address will be right there, your school email. Once you're logged in, you need to get to the apps page. If you are not at the apps page, there's a button in the top left-hand corner that says apps that will get you there. Pick Google Drive as the Chrome app that we are going to be using for this. Google Drive is where the curriculum documents will be housed, and what we have done is share these documents with each and every one of you. So I'm going to show you how to get to those and how to put them in your own drive so that you can get to them easily. When you enter your drive, it should look something like this. Now, your icons may not be in a list form like this. They may be in a grid that looks like this. You have a button up here at the top that you can toggle back and forth to make that view change. This is what the new drive looks like. It just has a new button and has these that are further apart. Now, if you're in the old drive, you need to switch to new drive. So let me switch over and I'll show you what I mean. In the old drive, it's going to look something like this. It has a create button at the top with an upload, and it has closer together words and smaller icons. There may be something like this at the top that says try the new drive, and if not, they're up here by your settings. You can pull down and pick experience the new drive. It'll take you to the new drive, and you probably want to stay in the new drive because the new drive is what Google's going to be converting over to very soon and will be staying there permanently. So I'm in the new drive, and I'm going to click on my shared with me folder, and in your shared with me you have so many things that everybody have shared. Luckily for me, the curriculum documents folder was just recently shared with me. Now if it hadn't been and I'm looking for it, all I have to do is go up to my search bar and search for it, and there it is. Now when I open the curriculum documents folder, you can see there's 3 folders in there. There's the calendars, which houses all the common assessment calendars, district calendar, the elementary documents, and the secondary documents. Now you have the option of adding this entire folder to your drive if you choose to and want to be able to access everything. But you don't have to. If you're a secondary teacher and the only content you teach is, say, English language arts or math, you could add just this entire folder, add it to your drive. Or if you're an English language arts teacher, for instance, and the only thing you teach is for English 4, then you may want to add that. Or English 3, then you may want to add that folder to yours. So you have the option of adding whatever content area it is that you teach. Under electives, you have options here as well. And so each of the content areas are represented. So I'm going to pretend that I'm an English 3 teacher, and I'm going to add this folder to my drive, English 3. When I click add to my drive, it comes up to this. Now I can select a folder to add it to, or I can just move it. In this case, I'm just going to move it. Now when I do that, it is still a folder that is owned by Granbury ISD Curriculum Department. If you come down here to English 3, you see that it is still owned by GISD. And so whenever things are added to it or updated in it, you will see those updates. But you won't have to search through your shared with me every time, which is really helpful. Okay, in your English 3 folder or math, algebra, or whatever folder that you're in, you will see all of these resources, common assessment keys, lesson resources. SAT and ACT resources are not in all folders, but for these upper grade levels. Scopes by grading period, star resources, TEKS, vocabulary. So you can access everything through these folders, or you can just simply go to the YAG. If you go to the YAG, then what you will be able to do from the year at a glance is have the ability to just click on a link and go from there. So from here, I'm in the English 4 year at a glance, and I'm just going to go to the first grading period. And when I come up into the first grading period, it opens up the scope and sequence document for the first grading period. From here, you can see that there's links to like the TEKS themselves. I can click this and open the TEKS and see an entire list of every TEK that is there listed for English 3 if I needed this document. I also have the options of scrolling down here, and I can open up certain vocabulary lists, different types of lessons, anything that the coordinators for those content areas felt was important for teachers to have quick access to. So you see we have STEM lists 16 and 17, brick and mortar lists, the top 6 vocabulary strategies, and then as you continue down, just other things based on the TEK themselves. And it will be different for every content area. But for instance, I have some editing skills here that, that might be good for English teachers, the its versus its, or whatever like that. So let's open one of these documents and take a look at it so you can see how that's going to look for you on your view. Okay, I've opened a document on 2, 2, and 2, commonly confused homophone. And this document, as you can see, you have the ability to print. You also have the ability to move it to make a copy and put it in your folders, your drive. You also can download this. I suggest that you print. We as coordinators are going to be looking at data and other things to make improvements to vocabulary, improvements to all these documents, and we'll also be working through PLCs to make improvements throughout the year. So that's one of the things that we're super excited about, is that the scope and sequence document will be a living document that you can access online at all times with different changes in it, and we're very excited about that. So anyway, this is the way that you would access. You can access through each folder, or you can just access through the links. Everything will be hyperlinked for you. We hope that you enjoy perusing through the new GISD Pirate Chest. Please keep checking back regularly, because things are going to be changing very quickly as we work throughout the summer. And if you have any questions whatsoever, please contact the curriculum coordinators, either Becky Strain, Tricia Sood, or Heather Dollins, and we are happy to help you. Thank you, and have a great Pirate Day.